Hey guys, sorry I haven't made a video in a while, but just wanted to show you a quick video. Actually, maybe I'll show you a little bit more of the details of everything. Right now, as you can see, it's been almost a week since I've done maintenance on my tank, cleaned it up or anything like that. So I wanted to show you exactly how I do it and what I do. My tank doesn't always look dandy and it doesn't always look clean like you see in all the videos. So I want to show you that my tank does get dirty. The glass does get a lot of algae on it. I want to show you what I do to clean it up basically. So I'm going to start doing that. I'm also going to, after that I'm going to show you a close-up on everything, show you how the tank has progressed throughout the previous maybe month or so since my last video. So I wanted to show you that. Alright, the things I'm going to use for the maintenance of the tank is basically right here, a pick stick. I use this to move stuff around if I need to. Pretty much everything is in place right now, but if I need to move any of the corals or anything like that around, I use a pick stick right here. And since I have a glass aquarium, I won't recommend this for an acrylic aquarium. I will use an algae scraper like this one here. It is razor sharp, so I don't recommend it on an acrylic tank because it will scratch it. But if you have a glass tank, go ahead and use it. So I'm gonna start by making sure everything is clean on it, and then I'm gonna start by scraping off the glass like this. You're gonna see a lot of different starfish, baby starfish on the glass. There are really hundreds of them in this tank, so I don't really care about if I scrape them off, if I damage them at all. I mean, they do live if they fall down to the sand and stuff like that, but I want to show you what I do here. Also, I keep the pumps running and everything when I clean this because I want everything to go down to the filtration system when the algae is coming off the glass like this. It's really easy, it's nothing major. I mean, it's such an easy process to do, especially with the scraper like this. If you use one of the little attachments like a magnet or something like that, it will take you a little bit longer time to do, but with a scraper like this it shouldn't take that long. All this algae coming off I'm not too worried about. It's not harmful for the tank or anything like that, especially that I have tanks, they love to eat the algae that's coming off this glass, so and the rest that they don't eat is gonna go down into the filtration or into the sump, and then the sponges and the filter socks and everything will pick up that, and then I'll clean that once I'm done. For sure, don't leave it in the sock because all that could die off in there, and then it will create problems for you because there's no light in the sock. So yeah, it's a pretty quick process. I wanted to show you that it doesn't take long. I recommend doing it more often than I do, which is every week or so. It's just because, you know, I've been busy and a lot of work and stuff, so don't really have the time to do it every 2 or 3 days. But it's not really that bad, it just looks ugly. And that's about it. That's half the tank right there cleaned. It didn't even take that long, maybe 2 or 3 minutes. Also want to show you that I move around all the magnets and stuff. Oops, that one fell. Yes, I do move around the magnets. Want to make sure you do because sometimes the algae gets stuck behind them. Also, I wanted to let you guys know that I do dose calcium, alkalinity, and magnesium into the tank every day. I do the calcium alkalinity twice a day basically, and then the magnesium I do just a little bit every day. not too much, but it's good that you don't dose it in big doses every week. You can, but in my personal opinion, I don't recommend it. I just do a little bit at a time each day, because then the magnesium will stay steady. It won't really fluctuate as much as if you do it every week. So I want to try to get as low as possible to the sand without having to move it too much or disturb it too much. As you know, that could be bad, especially if you have a deep sand bed. But you can just do the surface of that just to get out all the algae from the bottom of the glass. So I'm almost done here, guys. Just wanted to show you how quick it is in live time. That it doesn't take that much effort, and it only takes about 15 minutes or so from when I start to when I finish with everything. And I'm going to keep the camera rolling right now just to show you guys that I'm not pausing, I'm not editing any of this. Everything is done in live time. And I'm just going to do the front glass right now so I can show you an update on all the corals and the fish. If you have a little bit of coral and algae growing on the edges, you can go ahead and scrape them. But since this is just for the video purposes, I'm just going to show you how I do on one edge. You just take the scraper and go back and forth on them. Try not to get close to the silicone on the edges of the tank because that might cause a leak. So if you have coral and algae on the edges, just use really good caution with that. Be a little bit more meticulous with your cleaning, and that will guarantee your tank will have a longer life. So there it is. That was how quick I do my my front glass cleaning basically. I wanted to show you the tank is just doing great, very healthy. Fish are doing great. As you can see, they're eating all the algae off the glass. Wanted to give you a quick sweep of the tank really quick. Everything is doing just fine in this tank. The growth on the corals are amazing. The tangs are growing steadily. Black and white clownfish that I added are doing great in here. Pretty much everything is doing just awesome on the tank. The LEDs are just awesome. Can't complain about them at all. They've been doing great for my corals. As you can see, the growth is crazy. Just have a couple of little problems that I've had. Wanted to get something to take care of this Aiptasia right here. I have a few big ones actually. One behind there, as you can see as well. That needs to be gone. There's probably 5 or 6 of them around the tank, and they're getting quite big. So I need to get maybe an Aiptasia wand or something like that to get rid of them, because if you keep them for a while, they will just keep spreading and spreading and then take over the tank, which is a pretty bad thing. As you can see, the sand surface is doing great. Nothing really major on it, although I've had a problem that I will share with you in a little bit. Last night I came to check on my skimmer, and I found that it was overflowing and it was creating too much bubbles. Basically, the bubbles, I couldn't control it even when I turned down the settings all the way down. So I figured there was something wrong. I tried fixing it, it wouldn't work. I was working on it for about an hour or so, it wouldn't work. So what I realized is that my refugium light was out, and it was probably out for the past 2 or 3 days. The bulb went bad, and basically wasn't helping any of the chaetomorpha in the refugium. So the chaeto wasn't doing its work. It wasn't filtering out any of the organic material, especially the stuff that the bio pellets are releasing, because the lights weren't out, or that's what I think is happening. So there was too much carbon material in the tank that the water was pretty much not right, so the skimmer was acting weird. Well, I fixed that. I put a new light bulb on it and everything, and it's doing much better now. But I just wanted to share with you that even with the skimmer and everything not working correctly, the refugium light was out, the tank is still doing great, all the parameters are good on it, getting really good growth on everything as well. So yeah, let me show you a little bit of close-ups on the corals now. This one here, which is the green Monty, it has grown significantly. You can see here as well. This one here has grown. The devil's hand. I have my little frag of the bird's nest right there, has grown significantly. My acro has just exploded in size, probably 3 times as big as the last time you saw it, and probably maybe tenfold of the when I got it. Over there I have an SPS from Aura as well, a green one that's just exploding in size as well. My Recordias, my pink polyps right there. Here I have the orange Montipora that's growing like crazy. My Regal Tang is doing great. Right there you can see my blonde nasal and my sailfin. They're doing just great. Something nipped on the sailfin's dorsal fin, so I don't know what's going on with that. My clownfish are doing just awesome. Black and white's added in here and everything. They're doing just fine. Here's my yellow sailfin, still alive and doing well. And then I have the hammerheads right here. They've grown a lot. When I first got my hammerheads, it was probably about this size. It died off. I kept the stalk in there, the skeleton in there, and it started growing like 3 or 4 different little ones, like baby tiny ones, and now it's grown back to its original size, so I'm happy with that. Here above that I have my fuzzy leather right there. The bird's nest has grown like crazy. I want to show you my original bird's nest right there. Very nice coloration on it. It's like a dark deep pink on it. Amazing coral. Also here I have my plum crazy coral, my acro. That one is doing great. The colors on it are just fantastic. LEDs are doing it very well. And then down here I have my purple Monty, which is doing excellent too. My bicolor green and blue Monty as well. There you go. Here I have a green Acropora, which is doing just great. Right behind the plum crazy, it's grown like crazy. It has really nice colors on it, if you can tell. Really nice coral. And I just want to let you know that I don't dose any coral foods or anything like that in my tank. Haven't done that in a long time. Tank is doing great. All I'm doing is just I have a bio pellets running basically, and skimming. Haven't even changed the water in a couple of months. Just want to show you when a successful system is completely working. You don't need that much maintenance on it. Want to show you my green hyanthus over here. It's doing great as well. Colors on it are just gorgeous. And then here you have the watermelon acro bicolor. And then you have a lot of the polyps growing everywhere. I probably have maybe over 150 of those polyps back there. As you can see, they extend all the way back. Crazy. The colors are amazing in this tank now with the LEDs and everything. So yeah, if you guys have any questions or anything like that, please let me know. I we'll be doing updates more regularly, hopefully maybe every 2 weeks or so now. And I'll keep you guys updated. I'll show you my interactive build as well. It's not doing that great right now. Pretty much all the macroalgae took over, and the anemone didn't make it. It got really hot over here in the summer, and the anemone couldn't take all the fluctuations in temperature. Unfortunately, it was in the garage and I didn't have a chiller on it. So yeah, but other than that, this tank is doing just great. Parameters are steady. Dosing it with calcium, magnesium, and alkalinity every day, and iodine once a week. And that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm glad I'm back and showing you some more of what's going on in my tank. And I'll see you guys soon. Take it easy.